Thanks to Corin Motors for sponsoring the Keeping Score podcast. At Corin Motors, they're proud to be family-driven for over 100 years. Their commitment goes beyond selling cars. They're dedicated to serving our community, providing you with the highest quality vehicles to fit your lifestyle. Whether you're searching for reliability, style, or comfort, they've got you covered. They understand that you rely on their website for accurate and up-to-date information. It's their promise to deliver relevant, detailed content that meets your needs. So if you're in the market for a new Chevrolet or just want to learn more, visit CorwinMotorsKalispell.com. On this episode of Keeping Score, I had the privilege to attend Whitefish football practice before their playoff game versus Butte Central on Friday night. I talked to Cole Moses and Luke Dalen about the expectations they have for the game and overall their thoughts on the season. Before we start, I'd like to thank Corin Motors for sponsoring this podcast. Let's not waste any time and get right to it.
At 190 pounds, a 6-foot junior quarterback, number 10, Luke Dalen.
Okay, I'm here with Luke Dalen, quarterback, Whitefish football team. How's practice so far this week, Luke?
It's great. It's always fun when it's cold out. You got a good team when it's, you start seeing snow in the mountain and it's getting cold and it's a lot of fun.
What excites you about this team's opportunity this year in the playoffs?
Well, we got a chance for sure. We got a big chance, and it's about executing. Not every year you get the opportunity to make a run, and I really believe we can make a run, and it's about executing for sure.
Luke, you're able to obviously pass the ball, but you're also a weapon with your feet. What during the game Saturday do you want to make sure you take advantage of both of those?
Well, I feel like I've been getting too much praise for that. I feel like it's more my line. I kind of just, a lot of times I don't get touched, so I feel like that's not really on me. But yeah, I like to get moving for sure, and I like to take advantage of the opportunities that we get, and yeah.
It's been kind of a roller coaster season for you guys. Columbia Falls came back on your guys' senior night, and then next week you guys spoiled Big Fork senior night, coming back in fourth quarter. Similar way, not as much as a scoring game, but what's it been like going through the ups and downs and as being the quarterback of the team trying to communicate?
Yeah, well, everybody goes through those, and Big Fork last year, same thing, I being on that field on Friday, everybody on that field has been through the ups and been through the lows, so it just really makes you appreciate the wins that you get and, appreciate the opportunities you have.
What's Coach been saying this week, especially I know you guys are only on the second day of practice, but what's he trying to focus on for this game versus Butte Central?
I would say same mentality every game, I feel like with Libby, we ended up finishing strong, but that was a game we went into thinking we were going to roll them, and that was a really bad mentality, and I think every day you just need to start fresh and hit the day hard knowing that they're going to be ready. Butte's going to be ready, and they want to win just as much as we do. So, don't take anything lightly.
What's something you want fans, your other teammates, coaches to remember you by, but also your teammates this season?
Toughness. Our coach has a thing on our whiteboard in the locker room that says consistency over time equals toughness. And I feel like that, preaches a lot to playoffs. It's cold and some people are, moving on to basketball, and you got to be tough and you got to grind it out. It's easy to be ready to go and hyped up for the first few games of the season, but you got to be tough, and I really want our team to be remembered for a team that never quits and a team that's going to be tough and pound the rock tough and get our nose running.
And that's what you do, Luke. You guys pound the rock tough. Obviously, your quarterback or your running back standing behind the camera over here. Talk about him. Talk about how well he's played this season, and obviously just a great leader for you guys.
Yeah. Well, it's just been so fun this whole year having so much senior talent around me, and I'm just so blessed to have that opportunity. And these guys are all some of my best friends, and it's just been so fun to hand the ball off to him and watch him run all year.
I'm sure. Well, congratulations on the win last week. Good luck this week, Luke.
Thank you.
I'm here with Cole Moses, the Whitefish football team, with a fresh haircut. Cole, let's talk about the season before we dive deep into you. How proud of your team this season? I was just talking to Luke. Ups and downs, but overall you guys look like you're going to be a tough team to beat this year.
I'm incredibly proud of my team. more first and foremost of just the bondage and chemistry that we have as a team. I've been in this program for 4 years now, in the high school program, and to see a change in just the way we hold ourselves and the way we are bonded together is just an incredible difference. From my freshman year to now, it's a thing that has been in the making among these senior guys, and I just am proud of the guys and my senior leaders who have stepped up and created a different program shaped around inclusion and just chemistry and fellowship between everybody. We hang out all the time. I mean, we did things over the summer that just created that bond between us, and it's carried over the football team and the football season, and it's made a true difference on the season, how we play together and how we stand. We hold ourselves and we fight to the end together.
Cole, talk to me about this senior class you guys have. Obviously, it's a special group. You guys are pretty close. How fast has time gone from your freshman year growing up with these guys? And specifically, every week could be your last game. So what's the thought process there?
Yeah, absolutely. It does go by fast. You know, when I was a sophomore, I got the privilege to play on the field, and being with those senior guys, they would just consistently tell me, Cole, it goes by fast, it goes by fast. And I heard that so much. I feel like I actually did do a pretty good job of just soaking it in. Every game I sit there and I stare at the big cottonwoods that are right above the flag, and I just take it in, the dog pound. I take in this community, and I really just have soaked in every moment that I've had. And I really can say that Whitefish football has fulfilled my football career for sure. And it almost leaves no desire to go past and play more in future levels, because I know it's not going to compare to the experience I've had here.
Let's talk about you guys. I was just talking to Luke about it as well. You guys lost on your senior night. Super unfortunate. But you guys get another home game now. You rebounded. You're able to do that. How special is that to be back on the field at least one more time?
Yeah, it's super special. I mean, like I said, the Dog Pound is a fantastic place to play. We got those stands so close to the field that it feels like you're really in like a coliseum, and you got people all around the borders, and it's just fun. And so getting to play there one more time is super, I would say, relieving, because obviously it was a disappointing loss against Sioux Falls. So shout out to them. They fought hard, and they deserve that win. But we get another chance, and the Lord has blessed us with another time out on the field together, and I'm just excited to soak it in and see the community and fight with my brothers, and hopefully pound Butte Central and get a win out there for the last time playing there. Hopefully, Lord willing, we get to play there again later in the playoffs, but that's down the road.
Yeah, I think this whole community wants to see that, Cole. Let's take a little bit deeper of a step into your life. Talk to me about what you do outside of football for fun, and also how you got into football, if at a young age or if it was middle school. Just talk to me about that.
Yeah. So I'm in like a lot of different clubs. I really think that's important in making a diverse high school experience and setting yourself up for future. I work hard. I try to work hard in all I do, because I know it's just going to set myself up, and how I do anything is how I do everything. Everything I work hard in high school is just going to help me to work harder on a higher level in the future. And so that's a way I take pride in. I hang out with my buddies. I love just spending time with the guys all around this team, whether that be at Bible study, in clubs together, eating dinner together, just spending time. And I also spend a lot of time with my family. Love my two brothers. I don't get to see my older brother as much because he's at college, but I like to spend a lot of time with my little brother. We play chess together, little things like that. I just like being around town and just taking in my community. I'm so privileged and blessed to be in the community of Whitefish, and we have just such a great town and just the support they give us. So I honestly just like to go around town and see people and eat breakfast and that kind of thing. Those are my favorite things to do.
Sounds like a perfect small town guy that you are, Cole. Let's talk about your summers. What do you do in the summers when you're not playing sports? Also, from year to year, what did you do to try and be a better player? Now going into your senior year, what have you done to try to be a better senior as well?
Yeah, so I've had a variety of summers the past few years. My sophomore summer, I overdid it. I was working really hard, super not stressed, but I wanted that starting position, and so I fought for it really hard. I was consistently out at the field, lifting and working out, whether that be at the workouts at the field or just on my own. And I was also working like 3 jobs. I was doing some ranching and some detailing and more. And I found out the hard way that you can only push yourself so far. And I herniated 2 discs in my back. And I felt that one for a couple years, but I would not take it. I would not take it away or go back and erase that. That has made me the man I am today. Because I spent a summer doing nothing last year. I watched guys work out alone, work out, and I had to sit and just watch them alone and sit on a cardio bike, and it was not the funnest thing in the world. All I wanted to do was get out there and sweat with them. And so this summer is like my bounce back summer. I'm so blessed to have a healed back. I can move, and I'm so just grateful and have so much gratitude for that. Praise God to be here. And so this summer was a summer where I could just do the things I loved again and have more gratitude with them, whether that be just working out on the field. And me and my brothers would be out here in the field before school and during the spring and just working linebacker drills or running back drills all throughout the summer as well. And so that's what's hopefully got me to where I am today. Just put in the extra work and taking the time seriously when you have it.
Cole, and your work shows results each Friday. We've seen it week in, week out, usually the lead rusher this year. But also talk to me about the defensive side of the ball, for especially this Saturday with you guys have Butte Central coming to town. How important is that to you? Obviously, you get the ball every play, but what are you trying to do to help your teammates to make sure that they match the physicality as well?
Yeah, totally. It all starts in the line. People say that a lot, but it really is true. The 5 guys up in the front are the ones who make it happen. So almost every play, I just give those boys high fives and just say, like, keep working, man. You guys are the reason why we're running the ball. And they do such a good job of coming and, like, meeting me 10 yards down the field when we get that and just being like, let's go, Cole. And I'm like, man, you guys are the best. They just they're workhorses. I think they love it. I think we find a good spirit in fighting for each other. It's not about each one of us singularly. It's about all of us combined, and that's what makes the results out there. So hopefully we continue to do that against Butte Central, and we pound the rock at the dog pound, and we rush for hundreds of yards.
Definitely hope to see that, Cole. Besides wins or losses, what do you want to see from your team just to be, at least proud, or what do you want to see this playoff run besides, getting a win on Saturday, but what to you is meaningful for this season?
Yeah, the most meaningful thing I see on the field is when we just trust each other and we play for one another. We know that we have each other's backs. That's like music to my ears, and when I see guys just like happy for each other, just getting each other excited and good for my eyes. I don't know the exact word, but you just love to see it. And so I hope we just see energy among each other and just guys getting each other excited and just coming together as one unit. That's been my favorite thing out of this team specifically over the last 4 years that I've seen so much. And so I just hope to see that even more. We got like highlights of that, of guys just stepping up in the 3rd, 4th quarter last week and saying like, yo, this is not done. We still got it in us, and we showed that we could come back and with that spirit and get a win.
And that's exactly what you guys did, Cole. Last question I'll leave you. What's next for you after football? What's next maybe after school or another sport? What do you have coming up?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so right now I am for my main goal is to pursue an appointment from one of the United States military academies, the service academies. And so that's been on my plate right now. I'm working with congressional nominations and those applications, and hopefully I will have interviews later to grant me some nominations to then apply to the academies. But if that doesn't work out or there's a change in my path, I've also applied to some colleges, some bigger universities for academics, and I also would love to play football. I have some film that I've sent out to some smaller schools, but I hope to more further my academic career, and if that can follow with football as well, I'd love to do it. So I would love those two to just pair up.
Well, I definitely hope all the stars align for you, Cole. It's been a privilege talking to you this season. Hopefully I get to talk to you again And I just want to thank you for such a good interview. Appreciate that.
Thank you, Luke.
And
I appreciate it.
yeah, good luck Saturday.
This summer, the Daly Interlake followed the Brist family from their 5th-generation Montana farm to the bustling Northwest Montana Fair. From early morning chores to the intensity of the show ring, we captured the triumphs, sacrifices, and bonds that define livestock life.
Even though the animal might be kind of rude or kind of bossy, you still have that deep affection for the animal. And I just find that a good life lesson, even though a person on the surface might seem a little rude. I don't know why I'm tearing up, guys. I get it.
In this 2-part podcast series, hear the story of a family carrying on tradition, celebrating victories, and facing the bittersweet goodbyes that come with raising animals. Join us for Season 4 of our Deep Dive podcast, From Farm to Fair.